Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, right now, the Grizzlies, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got Lee, Edey out there with Fox. Then there's Desmond Bain, and it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. And for the Pelicans, they've got DeJounte Murray. DeRozan out there with Williamson. Then there's Daniel Gafford, and it's McCollum in at the point guard position. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And MP has let everyone know he really wants to take home Defensive Player of the Year.
And I love that MP has put out a specific objective. It's something that he is working hard towards, making an impact on the defensive end, making things tough on the opponent. Everyone will be watching to see how he plays.
And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP is making a strong case for Defensive Player of the Year. When I asked him about it, MP said, every single night, I want to set the tone on the defensive end. No easy baskets. Every point must be earned. He added, I pride myself in being the best defender on the floor. That rubs off on my guys, and that's how we win games. Kevin?
Like he said, DA, he sets the tone defensively. Here's McCollum. Murray outside. Mr. Williamson. He played just over a minute here in the first. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively, making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
Now here's Williamson. After the miss from Desmond Bain. DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Jackson. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out. And that one's good, Williamson.
And not just a threat from interior or around the rim. Williamson can also hurt you from the mid-range.
Lee against McCollum. Lee outside. Fox with the screen for Lee. Over Williamson. Rebound by Murray.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Williamson, the pass to Gafford. Williamson dishes to McCollum. Outside DeRozan. For the screen on Jackson. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Lee. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, easy call.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Now McCollum, 17 points in his last outing. To the left wing. Williamson left side. Pass to Murray. 4 on the clock. Launches it. Kept alive.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Gafford, high post. McCollum outside. Williamson right side. Oh, that's blocked.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And Fox gets it to go. And here's McCollum. Still without a basket. Williamson outside. From past the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Nice to see Zion using his outside game. His jumper's a good weapon for him.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Williamson. He's got 7. Murray outside. DeRozan with a screen for Murray. That one wide left.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Murray. Grizzlies making the shot. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Taking flight, Zion doing what he does best, getting up off the ground and bringing it down.
DeRozan against Jackson. Jackson off the pick from Fox. Fox. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. On the wing, Murray. Over Bain. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fox has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lee. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their teams winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
Now, Bain. Following the 3-point attempt by DeJounte Murray.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Murray. Nothing on the board. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They can't stop the run with that one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And Fox gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here are the Pelicans now. 9-point game. Murray kicks to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, Zion, those 2 points felt like a mini earthquake.
Now here's Jackson. This game he had 13. A pass to Fox. Back to Jackson. Lets the three fly. He can't hit.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Lets it go from deep. And there's Jackson on the assist by Fox. Jackson's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Green is checked in for Eden. Now here's Lee. Green passes to Lee. Fox a screen on McCollum. Here's Lee. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pelicans trail by 10. McCollum looking it over. Pass to Ingram. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Up again. Rebounded by Gafford. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Man, appreciate Gafford's ability to muscle through the defense.
Some changes for New Orleans. Tobias Harris comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Jones subbed in for McCollum. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
And again, New Orleans has no up.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And stolen by Murray. On the wing, Jones. Harris outside. Murray outside. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Ingram outside. Over Lee. And that one's good. Ingram's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New Orleans. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Ingram. Jackson, that's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Jones, the pass to Gafford. Great pass to set up the way-in. Gafford's got 6.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find him.
Jackson up top. He's covered by Ingram. It's up a 3. Jackson gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Ingram. 9 points last game. That one drops for him.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. And the A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Here's Jackson. Oh!
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Grizzlies making the shot. And it's Ingram missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Jackson passes to Bain. Over Murray. Second chance shot. Here's Fox. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Williamson out there with Harris, and it's Hawkins in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5. Hawkins with it. Covered by Lee. Outside, Jones. It's to Williamson. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Lee kicks to Bain. Fox. Great positioning on the putback. Fox has got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Pelicans shooting 43% from the floor. Williamson finds Harris inside. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Memphis. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He scored 45 points and, as always, was at the defensive end as well. He blocked a lot of shots. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll find out together. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now here's Williamson. Right, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Vince Williams is checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson against Ingram. Lobbed up there for Fox. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Williams against Hawkins. Launches a 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox is and the Grizzlies leading by 12. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Hawkins. Harris outside. Now here's Ingram. Here's the 3. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Stolen away. Jones with it. Here's Harris. That's tipped. Jackson against Ingram. Jackson dishes to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Hawkins passes to Ingram. Hawkins, a screen on Jackson. Ingram kicks to Hawkins. Pass to Williamson. Lays it up off the glass. Williamson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Fox with the screen for LeVert. To the inside. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by LeVert. Fox has got 26.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Williamson left side. Back to Ingram. Clock at 4. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Fox. He's in the lead, sitting at #1 in the West.
Clearly a fan favorite, and they're giving him the highest praise possible on their ballots.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pelicans trail by 16. Ingram up top. Edwards defending. And it's Ingram missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's LeVert. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram outside. Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. LeVert in the corner. Back to Fox. Stolen by Jones. For the finish. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And here's the upcoming schedule. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. Fox goes in. Here's Heaney. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's Gafford following the score by Memphis. Clock is at 3. DeRozan for 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. They could use a bucket. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Deep two from Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here's LeVert. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Fox, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Edwards. Murray against Williams. Now here's Murray. He's guarded close. And here's McCollum for three. And it's Fox with the rebound. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Lobbed up there for Fox. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. Second is DeMar DeRozan.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And when they get to those sweet spots, you can just count it. Each one of them is capable of having that kind of night where it looks like the bucket is about 5 feet wide for them.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Now here's Cousins. Here's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Mobley, he's checked in for Memphis. Lee comes in for Edwards. Free throw good, Fox. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on. Taking it up strong, Gafford rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
And the second free throw, good. Lee with the ball. He has 5. Outside, Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gafford misses. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 15-6 run. Bain passes to Fox. Pelicans pull it in. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Here's Ingram. And that one drops for him. Ingram's got 6 points.
And gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
Fox, a screen on McCollum. To the middle. And it's Fox with the jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pelicans trail by 19. Murray outside. Lee against McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Outside DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. For the screen on Cousins. Shot on the wing. Again, the Pelicans score.
And Ingram really could handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram has become a foundational player. C.J. McCollum says he wants to be great. And to be great, you have to be able to create.
When you're selfless and you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, it becomes contagious. Column praised BI's feel, IQ, and commitment to the game. Kevin?
Not as committed as you are, David. Hey, thank you so much for that. Gafford, high post. Good work defensively by Fox. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Here's Cousins. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Cousins against Ingram. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Pulls up on the wing, and it's DeRozan missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Ingram. He's averaging about 19 points per, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now here's Ingram. 8 points for him. Gafford is screen on Jackson. And Gafford throws it down.
And he has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll, and that's a nice read.
McCollum against Lee. Pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
To the paint. Here's Gafford. And it's denied by Fox. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Got that bucket in no time at all. Baines got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Ingram. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Pass to DeRozan. Gafford is screen on Mobley. Gafford kicks to Murph. Back to Gafford. On its way from DeRozan for 2. It's good on the putback. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Grizzlies out in front, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
There are things to like about acquiring Valanciunas. He's strong, he's big, he's versatile, and he impacts the game on the glass, and he takes smart shots.
He can be an intimidating presence who understands his role, plays it well. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. G.G. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Fox. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Lee in at the point. So it's the Pelicans now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Outside DeRozan. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Lee. Lobbed up there for Fox. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
And here is Lee following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Outside DeRozan. And here is Gafford. Shoots over Fox. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Gafford with the ball. Williamson outside. Back to Gafford. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Gafford's got 13.
And the awareness from Zion, I think that's something with playing time, with his maturity, it's going to continue to improve. Now a really good passer in his position.
Now here's Lee. He's got again, what an avalanche.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scores this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. Here's McCollum after the made shot from Fox. On its way from DeRozan for 2. No good. Shot missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Williamson following the score by Memphis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Memphis leading by 23. Down low. Fox, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Lee against McCollum. Fox a screen on McCollum. Lee passes to Fox.
What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, G.A. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring. Up high, down hard.
That's what the fans, they want to see it.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the score by Memphis. It's blocked. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's Fox slamming it down.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. McCollum passes it to Williamson. Pass to Gafford. Here's McCollum. And here's DeRozan. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Gafford. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Jackson. 19 points in the game. Another shot. And it's Fox with the jam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And so it's New Orleans with it. Now here's Murray. He has yet to score. Outside DeRozan. Back to Murray. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And checking out some numbers for Desmond Bane.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now here's Jackson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Zion Williamson. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Murray against Bane. Shot clock at 6. Murray, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Fox, a screen on McCollum. Lee passes to Fox. And it's Williamson with the rebound. New Orleans gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Jackson against Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Out to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Memphis.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Now here's Lee. He has 7. Fox a screen on McCollum. There's Lee with the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he sinks the second.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he makes all 3. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now here's Murray. Still yet to score. 5 to shoot for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Fox with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Ingram. Grizzlies making the shot. For the screen on Jackson. Ingram with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's denied by Fox. And the basket is good. McCollum's got 8 points here in this quarter. For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Yet another bucket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Edwards, he's checked in for Memphis. New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Ingram against Jackson. Ingram right side. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Edwards trying to get open, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Fox. Jackson's got 23 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
New Orleans moving it around. Gafford kicks to Ingram. Gafford is screen on Jackson. 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. And it's Fox with the rebound.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Lee passes to Bain. McCollum against Lee. To the middle. Here's Fox. Wow!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Pass to Gafford. Back to Ingram. Over Jackson. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
To the paint. Stolen by Jones. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. He gets that one. And that's 12 points for C.J. McCollum.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Lee against McCollum. Here's Bain. Murray with the defensive effort. The Pelicans shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Here's Messi. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Lee kicks to Bain. Jackson passes to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Fox a screen on McCollum. Here's Lee outside. Offensive rebound. Fox. And good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Jones, no one around him. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And a quick look at the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Putting up about 10 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Here's Messi, and it's denied by Fox. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Off the inbound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Green kicks to Cousins. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
.51 seconds left to play in the third. Inside. Here's Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Oh, offensive interference. And the Pelicans shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Harris outside. There's a good screen for the three. Drills the three-pointer. Harris has got 6 points.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
To the inside, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Ingram right side. And it's denied by Fox. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Memphis out in front, running away with it. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And so Memphis ends up going with the new group. And timeout called by Willie Green. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Lee against Hawkins. Here's Ingram. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So,
and another one.
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Special's the perfect word to use. Incredible scoring performances on any given night. And nearing 3rd place for most 60-point games in a season. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Ingram. And it's Fox with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Lobbed up there for Fox. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Harris outside. Pass to Ingram. Here's Hawkins. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Payne for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Jackson off the pick from Fox. Jackson dishes to Fox. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Harris.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, you know, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Fox, a screen on McCollum. Lee passes to Fox. And New Orleans pushing it up now. 11 feet away. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And a wide open look for Payne. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Payne's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Grizzlies. McCollum against Lee. McCollum passes to Williamson. And it's denied by Fox. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And here are the Pelicans now. Clock at 6. Ingram outside. Headshot off. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Lee passes to Fox. Back to Lee. Fox with the screen for Lee. A three-pointer off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the basket by Harris.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Lee up top. He's guarded by McCollum. That one goes. Count it. 68 points for Jay.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Williamson kicks to Harris. Pass to McCollum. And here is Williamson. Guarded by Fox. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right side Payne. It's hauled in by Harris.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. McCollum outside. Jones from outside. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lee against McCollum. Lee outside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
McCollum against Lee. Outside Edwards. That one goes in. Edwards got his first bucket in this one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Ingram passes to McCollum. Jones kicks to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Floats it up for Williamson. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Harris. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Murray subbed in for Herbert Jones. Williams dishes to Lee. Back to Williams. Takes the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Gafford. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And he gets it to go.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
Outside Williams, the three, and another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Murray, the pass to Gafford. Kicks it out to Williamson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.